संजय गांधी का राजनीतिक आतंकवाद जानिए। राष्ट्रपति फखरुद्दीन अहमद किस प्रकार रोए, किस प्रकार न्याय व्यवस्था को अपंग बनाया गया, किस प्रकार जनता ने इंदिरा गांधी और कांग्रेस को काले कारनामों के लिए सबक सिखाया।
बदलते वक्त के साथ लोकतंत्र ने फिर करवट ली और देश की जनता ने बता दिया कि हिंदुस्तान में लोकतंत्र की जड़ें कितनी गहरी हैं। संसद में कांग्रेस के सदस्यों की संख्या 350 से घटकर 153 पर सिमट गई। कांग्रेस को उत्तर प्रदेश, बिहार, पंजाब, हरियाणा और दिल्ली में एक भी सीट नहीं मिली। खुद इंदिरा गांधी रायबरेली और उनके बेटे संजय गांधी अमेठी से चुनाव हार गए। जनता पार्टी की अगुवाई में बनी नई सरकार ने आपातकाल के दौरान लिए गए फैसलों की जांच के लिए शाह आयोग गठित कर दिया।
किस प्रकार गांधी नेहरू सरकार और परिवार ने देश को गुमराह करने के लिए झूठा इतिहास गढ़ा। ये तो ब्राह्मणों की प्राचीन साजिश रही है कि इतिहास को अपने पक्ष में रचे, क्योंकि शिक्षा और लेखनी ब्राह्मणों की कैद में थी। दूसरों को शिक्षा का अधिकार ही नहीं था।
उस दौर में उन्होंने देश में सरकारी स्तर पर एक ताम्रपत्र गढ़वाया, ठीक, जिसमें जो इतिहास लिखा उन्होंने, वो लिखा तो इसलिए था कि 2, 4, 5, 700 साल बाद हड़प्पा की खुदाई की तरह निकलेगा तो ये इतिहास हो जाएगा जी। तब तक कोई और साक्ष्य तो रहेगा नहीं, न वीडियो फुटेज रहेगा, न ऑडियो फुटेज रहेगा, न अखबार रहेंगे। तो उसमें गांधी जी से लेकर और सुभाष बोस तक सब गायब थे। जितने नाम प्रमोद जी ने लिए उनमें किसी का नाम नहीं था। आजादी कैसे आई? मोतीलाल नेहरू, जवाहरलाल नेहरू, इंदिरा गांधी, आजादी आ गई।
किस प्रकार सरकारी रिकॉर्ड को नष्ट और गायब किया, दस्तावेज कहां गए, इसका जिम्मेदार कौन हो सकता है? कांग्रेस सरकार या नेहरू गांधी परिवार? रिकॉर्ड को नष्ट करने या गायब करने का लाभ किसको हो सकता है? जिसको फायदा होता है वही पहला सस्पेक्ट होता है। यही इन्वेस्टिगेशन का साधारण नियम है।
कोई नहीं जानता कि इमरजेंसी की अनुशंसा करने वाला वो दस्तावेज आखिर गया कहां, जिसे 25 जून 1975 को तत्कालीन प्रधानमंत्री इंदिरा गांधी ने राष्ट्रपति को भेजा था। हैरत की बात है कि इतिहास का गवाह वो दस्तावेज सरकारी रिकॉर्ड्स में मिला ही नहीं। प्रधानमंत्री कार्यालय, गृह मंत्रालय और नेशनल आर्काइव सेंटर ने अपने हाथ खड़े कर लिए हैं। ये बड़ा खुलासा है कि इतना अहम दस्तावेज सरकार की इतनी कड़ी निगरानी में से गायब हुआ है।
बहुजन हितों की दुश्मन ब्राह्मणवादी इंदिरा गांधी ने सिखों के स्वर्ण मंदिर पर हमला कर सिखों का खून बहाया और सिखों के आत्मसम्मान को अपने कदमों तले कुचल डाला। सिखों का खून किस तरह बहाया गया, किसने बहाया, ये तथ्य मूल निवासी बहुजन समाज को अपने दिल में बिठा लेना चाहिए।
कौन भूल सकता है कि तब राजीव गांधी ने कहा था कि जब कोई बड़ा पेड़ गिरता है तो धरती हिलती ही है। और ये सवाल भी सबके जहन में है कि भोपाल त्रासदी के मुख्य मुजरिम वॉरेन एंडरसन को किसके कहने पर देश से बाहर जाने की इजाजत दी गई।
सोनिया गांधी और राहुल के बारे में डॉक्टर स्वामी ने कई सनसनीखेज खुलासे किए हैं, जिनकी जानकारी देश के हर नागरिक को होनी चाहिए, ताकि वे कांग्रेस के ढोंगी पाखंडी चरित्र को समझकर सही फैसले ले सके। स्वामी ने किस प्रकार सोनिया गांधी और राहुल गांधी की शर्मनाक सच्चाई को बयान किया, मूल निवासी बहुजन समाज को जानना जरूरी है।
I have produced, I got a letter from the University Cambridge. She has given an affidavit, sworn affidavit as a candidate that I studied English in the University of Cambridge. And I got a letter from the University of Cambridge that there was no such student ever. I went to court and finally what the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court told me, be generous, Dr. Swami, be large-hearted, this is an old matter, leave it. Of course, subsequently, Sonia Gandhi has dropped from her affidavit. They claim that she was educated in the University of Cambridge. That itself is an admission of perjury. Because in one affidavit you say you were, and another affidavit you say you keep silent on it. It means that you have admitted perjury. But unfortunately, our society is not tough enough. In any other country, if you had faked your educational degree, or even in our country an ordinary man gets an employment by faking his educational degree, he loses his job. And the Supreme Court has repeatedly upheld that one of the most heinous crimes is to fake your educational degree to get a job. And here somebody who wants to rule the country has faked it. The only objection I have to Satya's advertisement in the New York Times is he says that she passed high school. She did not pass high school. Beyond 5th class she did not study.
अब आप एक ऐसा खुलासा जानोगे जो बहुत शर्मनाक है। ये खुलासा नेहरू गांधी परिवार के प्रधानमंत्री राजीव गांधी के बारे में है। इस परिवार को रूसी गुप्तचर संस्था KGB से नियमित रूप से धन हासिल होता था।
If you are not studying in the University of Cambridge, you are 5 years in England. How did you support yourself? Don't you think we have a right to ask this question? Even in marriages, you know, we ask these questions. Where you study? Every detail is asked for. The antecedents are asked for. Why can't the antecedents of Sonia Gandhi be asked for? Where did you work? 5 years. Without a high school certificate, without a college degree. Where did you work in London? And for whom? The country has a right to know. I'm telling you, I have done an investigation. It is shocking what I found out. It is for her to say. If there's cross-examination, certainly she will be asked this question. Where did you work? Who were your employers? Can I not ask this question? She has connections with KGB. Well, I told you, her father was in jail. She has been accused by a person who was appointed as a member of a commission to investigate KGB affairs in Russia by President Yeltsin, who then wrote a book in which he said Rajiv Gandhi and her family were regular recipients of KGB money. And they were paid through companies set up by the family. It's there in black and white in Yevgeny Albat's book, The State Within State, the role of KGB in Russia. It's there in writing. And Yevgeny Albat came to Harvard to get a PhD, and I ran into her because every year I go to teach, and I saw her. I asked her. She said, yes, I saw the documents. These were given to me as a member of the commission. Then I asked the Americans, do you have a record? They said, it's all there in the libraries. So I went to the Harvard Library, downloaded it, filed it in the Delhi High Court. The Delhi High Court then issued notice to the CBI. Go find out. The CBI came back and reported the Russians are ready to give the originals and attest the copies, provided we give them a letter rogatory, which is a communication from the courts of India to the government of Russia. And that letter rogatory cannot be obtained unless you register an FIR. But the government of India refused to register an FIR, and that is why my case went by abeyance. That case can be revived any time. So what is wrong in saying KGB? There is prima facie evidence. It's for her to prove or disprove. She has received $2 billion into her name in 1991. Who says this? The government of Switzerland. Why do they say it? Because the Americans put pressure on the Switzerland government to tell them about Imelda Marcos and whatever that other Marcos' name was. Ferdinand Marcos. And they put so much pressure that the Swiss authorities tabulated all foreign leaders who had accounts, illegal accounts, and they put the photograph of Rajiv Gandhi in a magazine called Schwester Illustrated. Schwester is another name for Switzerland in German. and that has in it a caption under Rajiv Gandhi's photo. He and his family owned $2 billion November 1991. And who was the beneficiary of Rajiv Gandhi's death? Sonia Gandhi. All that money has gone to her. All the money of Indira Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi. Most of the money of Sanjay Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi. Death is very profitable for Sonia Gandhi. I would say that any criminal case, the first suspect is always the beneficiary.
डॉक्टर स्वामी ने खुलासा किया है कि सोनिया गांधी की बहन ने इटली में गणपति नामक भारत की पुरातन वस्तुओं की दुकान खोली है और भारत से ये पुरातन वस्तुएं LTTE की मदद से तस्करी कर इटली पहुंचाई जाती रहीं।
Antique smuggling. Her sister Anushka, that's a Russian name. Her real name is Alexandria. But father gave the name Anushka. She has 2 shops in Italy. One is called Etnica, means Rivolta, and another is called Ganapati, in the hometown of Sonia Gandhi's mother, or Bassano. And photographs have been produced, I put it in court, and it shows antiques stolen from all over India. Who carted them there? The LTTE. People wouldn't believe me when I said that, but only now when the Italian government has announced that they have arrested 33 LTTE persons in Italy, that people have come to know, maybe there is something after all. Quattrocchi used to sell weapons to the LTTE. And LTTE has a huge presence in Palermo and in Naples and Milan. Now, of course, the Americans have got tough with them, so all the European governments are now cracking down on them, including Canada. So, anyway, antique smuggling. Why should the sister of Sonia Gandhi have an antique shop in the first place of Indian antiques? So that these are smuggled, they will be kept in the shop, then they will prepare bogus bills and take it to London and auction it with Sotheby's and Christie's. This racket also I documented, court was convinced, issued notice to the CBI. CBI went to Italy, Italy wrote back, give us a letter rogatory. Need an FIR for that. Government of India said no. We will not register an FIR. The matter is there.
भारत सरकार देश के लिए है या कि गांधी नेहरू परिवार के आपराधिक मामलों को दबाने के लिए है?